Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Green. You're tuning into AMTV, Alternative Media Television. It is Sunday. Happy Sunday. We had a big wake-up call in California over the weekend on Friday, rolling into the weekend with a 5.1 magnitude earthquake. Displacing some of the structures. Places like Fullerton had to be evacuated. And it raises suspicion and, more importantly, questions. Are you prepared, and is California prepared for the big one? Keep in mind, in 1906, with the Great Earthquake, killed an estimated 3,000 plus people, ruined buildings and infrastructures, and displaced hundreds of thousands of people that became homeless and that were literally living in tent cities years later. In fact, over the weekend, there was tweets from people out famous on YouTube, people like Philly D saying they were watching the new movie Noah, and during the end of the world scene was actually involved in the earthquake itself, really raising fears of man, that we are not in control, that this universe is far more powerful than I am, than you are, than anybody is, and that we are really at the whim. You know, in this world where we want to believe and we want to think that we control our own destiny, that we actually control everything around us, when it's really quite the opposite. We're a part of a much more powerful, beautiful, eclectic infrastructure. Whether or not you believe that's God or you believe that's just an amazing universe and nature and natural laws itself interacting with one another. Also in the news, Piers Morgan finally gets the yank. But what does he do with his last 4-minute diatribe speech? He lectures America on his way out from CNN. Now, the reason he's being kicked out is because no one wants to tune in, because nobody likes a redcoat telling us to give up our guns, which is exactly what he spent the last 4 minutes of his show ridiculing and pushing again his gun control, his redcoat British agenda to eradicate all guns here in the United States of America. And the point being, Pierce, we're not getting rid of the guns. Who we're getting rid of is you. So take a hike. And I'm tired, and I know many of you are tired of foreigners telling us how to run our country. This is America. We have the Second Amendment for a reason. It's number 2 in position for a reason, because it protects the first. This at a time of great calamity in American history, where the Tea Party, libertarians, and I am excited to see, have been mobilizing, although this two-party political system really is just a bullshit system. It needs to be completely revamped and eradicated itself. It's good to see that people are feeling blood through their veins and are mobilizing passionately as we approach the political war game that is 2016. The point being, what we need in America is constitutionalists. We need freedom fighters, liberty fighters, lovers, carrying this forward into the future. We need to sidestep the two-party broken, politically involved system, which is dominated by multi-billion-dollar corporations like General Electric, that, by the way, paid nothing in federal income tax in 2010 and many other years, because there's so many loopholes and complexities of the tax system that benefits the rich, that these big multinational corporations don't pay shit, while you, the little guy, pay thousands in Obamacare and are taxed enormous amounts for the health care of you, your family members, and your children. For some of you, that equates your house payment. I mean, it really is unbelievable when you're paying $1,000, $1,200 a month for a family of 4 for health insurance. So take a hike, Pierce. Also, with Flight 370 still not found because there is nothing to find. The likelihood, as we talked about and discussed way ahead of the curve of the mainstream media, was that it was hijacked. There's nothing to find, and that's why they're not finding it. It's simply being used to quell fears, which is why the Malaysian government and the intelligence communities around the world continue to ignore that there were 20 Freescale semiconductor engineers, employees on the plane that did business with the DoD and do business with this invisible cloaking technology. Again, pure and simple motive. This isn't rocket science. A dumb detective could figure this out for himself. We're going to have a big, massive week coming up. It's Sunday. I'm Christopher Green, hard-hitting and in your face. Get ready, America, because this is going to be a big week. Get it out everywhere. Make it viral. Click the link below to support our sponsor.